Hey guys, it's Kayla and I'm back with another video. Today we're sitting down to do my September reset. August was probably one of the craziest months of my entire life with quitting my job and starting to work for myself. So a lot of my focus went into that and kind of getting set up with that, and I didn't really accomplish much beyond that or hit any of my August goals. I'm totally okay with that because quitting my job, working for myself was obviously the priority and that needed to take precedence over everything else. But I definitely feel a little bit thrown off of my routine, and I'm hoping today I can sit down, make a game plan for the month ahead. I want to sit down today and set my September goals, plan out the month, plan out content for the month, do some cleaning, set up my budget, and just overall reset myself for a new month and plan to have a really great September. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Kayla. I'm an author, social media manager, and personal assistant, and this is my life here on YouTube. I do a lot of work, productivity, lifestyle vlogs, so I hope you stick around and subscribe. And if you're not new to my channel, I hope you enjoy another monthly reset routine. I always love doing these, and I'm always inspired by my bestie gal, Carter. She is the best, and I love her monthly resets, and they always inspire me. That's enough talking for this intro. Let's get started with our September reset routine. Normally I start my monthly reset routines with setting my goals, but today we're starting with cleaning because I have a lot of laundry to do today, so I need to start now so I can do it throughout the day. My hand is stuck in my hair, but yes, I'm gonna do my laundry first. I'm gonna put in my clothes, and then I also need to wash our sheets and the comforter. So I'm gonna get started with that now because it's going to take a while because our dryer takes a long time to dry everything, so I have to run it a few times. So that means I need to start my laundry now if I want to get it all done today. So I'm gonna go put my laundry in first, and then we will sit down and start setting goals for the month. Okay, laundry is started in the washer. I need to make sure I remember to check it every so often and move it so I can start the comforter and the sheets. That will happen later, but for now we're going to sit down and plan out my goals for the month. I have my little notebook. Normally I go through my goals from the last month, but honestly we really didn't hit any of the August ones besides launching author services that we did. That was kind of the only thing we did this month. Oh, I did also max out my Roth IRA, so that is exciting. But beyond that, my goals were kind of a flop. For August, I'm probably going to be moving a lot of these to September. So we're gonna sit down, plan out our goals, write them out, and then we will go through them once I get them all down in this notebook. Okay, I just finished writing out my September goals, so let's go through them. If you're new here, I set goals in 4 different categories. They're the same every single month. This month I set 2 per category. So for social media, my first goal is to post on TikTok every day. This has been my goal for the last few months. Didn't do very well with this in August. I definitely missed a few days, so I want to get back on it in September. And I'm really hoping I can post 2 to 3 times a day because TikTok just likes me a lot better when I do that. My next goal is to post on stories every day. I feel like some days I'm really good with posting on Instagram stories and post like 10 different times, and then other days I don't post anything, so I want to be better at posting consistently. Even if it's only 1 or 2 things, I want to get something up on stories every day. My next category of goals is finances, and my first goal is to fill out my budget spreadsheet. I'm gonna sit down today and fill out my August spreadsheet, so I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with this every single month again. And then my other goal might seem a little bit crazy, but it is to start Christmas shopping. There is nothing worse than having a ginormous credit card bill for December and January because you've left all your Christmas shopping until then. I really like trying to spread it out over the last few months of the year. It just makes it a lot more manageable, and I can spread out how much I'm spending over a few months instead of leaving it all for December, January. It's definitely a lot easier and more manageable that way. Then for health and wellness, I want to close my loops every day. Set this goal in August, didn't accomplish it even in the slightest, so we're trying to get on that for September. And then the other goal was also an August goal that we failed at, and that is to drink 2 bottles of water every day. Drinking enough water makes such a difference in my productivity and focus, so I really need to be better about drinking more water. And then my last category is books, and I would like to read 20 books in September. We accomplished this the first few months of the year and have totally fallen off of it the last few months, so September is going to be the month that I finally read over 20 books again. I feel like it's been a mix of being super busy and being slightly in a reading slump. I'm just really struggling to stay focused on a book even if I'm really enjoying it, so we're going to hopefully get back into the swing of of reading in September and read over 20 books. And then my other book goal is to read 5 new to me Love in Vegas authors. I'm going to a book conference at the end of October, and I did this before I went to Book Bonanza as well, but I want to read a few new to me authors that I haven't read yet that have been on my TBR. There's definitely a ton of authors that I want to read before going to Love in Vegas. So I'm hoping to get through 5 new to me Love in Vegas authors in September. Okay, those are my goals for September. I really try and keep my goals short, sweet, and simple. I really want to make them manageable and things I can actually work towards achieving instead of setting super outlandish goals that I will never accomplish. So I'm hoping I can stay on my grind and accomplish all of these goals in September. Okay, trying to figure out what I want to do next on my September reset goal. I just set my goals. We started my laundry. I think I'm gonna sit down and do my planning for the month, get that knocked out and out of the way. I want to sit down with my Google Calendar, add in anything there that I know that's happening, and then also plan out my YouTube content a little bit for the month. I do have some ideas written out, but I would like to get a solid plan for the month for what we're filming, what we're uploading. Then after that, we'll probably take a quick lunch break before hopping into the rest of our monthly reset routine after that. Okay, I've got my Google Calendar for September. I've got my spreadsheet for my YouTube content. This is August. I have September. Going to finish filling this out, and then I also have my work calendar. This is going to be where I put all of the TikToks that I need to post, all the newsletters I need to do, everything for my job, for my authors. This will keep me on track and organized. I have a template, and then I'm going to copy it and set it up for September. So these are like the 3 main things that I'm in all the time. And then I also always have a daily to-do list on my notes app that keeps track of everything that I have to do that day as well. Maybe it's a little overkill, but having all these things keeps me super organized and keeps me sane, trying to balance everything. So right now I'm going to work on filling out my Google Calendar for the month, and then my YouTube content calendar as well. Okay, I just finished my monthly planning. I got my Google Calendar filled out, my YouTube content calendar filled out. I didn't end up filling out my work calendar. I'm waiting for a few more things before I finish setting that up. I just want to make sure I have the days and the weeks all set up right before I copy it and fill out the whole month, because it'll be easier to just set it up right the first time instead of having to go back and change it. So I'll finish that up later, but we did get our monthly planning done and our content planning done. I'll show you that in just a second, and then after that I'm gonna go switch my laundry. I need to put in the comforter or the sheets, one of those. Then I'm gonna take a break and eat lunch, and then after that we will finish up our monthly reset routine. But let me show you my Google Calendar setup and my content calendar setup for September. Okay, here's my Google Calendar. I don't know how well you can see that, but this is my setup for the month. It shouldn't be too crazy of a month, at least for right now. I am visiting home for a long weekend, but that's kind of the only thing that I've got going on besides work, YouTube, regular stuff. Also, football season starts in September, so my Sundays will be pretty booked up. Besides the weekend I'm going home, well, it'll be booked up because I'm going home, but the other Sundays in the month will be filled with football. And I don't know if we're doing anything for Labor Day weekend, maybe just doing a hangout or a barbecue or something, but that is my loose plan for the month. I have all my YouTube videos filled out, and I also have the few arcs that I've got going on. I don't have too many right now, but I'm sure we will add more. And then here is my YouTube calendar for the month. I have all of my videos that I'm planning on filming and uploading, and all the days that I plan on filming. I know this seems like a little bit extra, but this is the best way for me to stay on track with it all and keep on top of all my uploads so I don't miss anything. So this is my September overview. If you have any videos you'd like to see or things you want me to talk about, definitely let me know and I can add them in here. But we've got our loose plan for September for videos as well, and August is almost complete. I only missed 3 videos. I did pretty good for August, even with how crazy of a month it was, so I'm proud of myself for that. And September should be a good month, and we should be able to stay on top of all our uploads. Okay, that is it, I think, for my monthly planning. Not too complicated. I try and keep it as simple as possible, and between all these things, it normally keeps me sane and on top of all my stuff. So that is my planning. It's 12:15, so I'm gonna take a break, eat lunch, and then we will hop back into all of this after. Hello vlog, it's been a little bit and I've gotten a few things done. Ate lunch, moved some more of the laundry over, took off the sheets, put those in the laundry, and then I just sat down and updated my Mint. I am too lazy to like calculate every single expense, so I just go into Mint and like organize everything, and then I will throw it in my budget now. The last 2 things on my to-do list for my September reset routine are to update my budget for August, so I'm gonna sit down and do that now. I also need to make my book reading templates for my Bookstagram for September, so I'll sit down and make those. And then I want to do a little bit of light cleaning. I just want to like wipe down my desk, get it reorganized, and then just slightly clean and pick up the bathroom as well. And then I think we will be good for our reset routine. Those are like the last 2 things I want to get done. So I'm gonna sit down, do my budget. It shouldn't take me too long since I already categorized everything in Mint. That took me a while. I basically need to just plug in how much I've spent everywhere. So I'm gonna sit down, do that, also make my book templates, and then check back in with you guys. Okay, I just finished both my August budget and my September book templates. So let's go through them both quickly. Here is my budget spreadsheet. It's super basic, but this is just what works for me. I have all of my income laid out. It's a little bit funky this month because I have both my old job and starting my new job working for myself in here. So like it's a really high income month. That will not be so normal once we get rolling with all of this. I mean, definitely a pay increase from what I was making before, but not as insane as it is this month. I now have to remember to take out money for taxes. So I'm making sure to mark that in my monthly budget as well. I'm taking about 30% out for taxes. If anyone is self-employed and knows anything about taxes, please help because I'm lost. I've heard 30% is a good amount to save. So I'm gonna start putting that aside every month. And then bills and expenses. This was definitely a high spending month. A lot of it is from traveling or buying plane tickets for future travel. That was like a good chunk of my spending. I also spent way too much money on books. I also spent a good amount of money on gifts. Some of that was for Brian for his birthday, and then some of it is Christmas gifts I got while we were in Denver. So already starting on the Christmas shopping in August, which is a little insane, but it will make it so much more manageable later on. And then restaurants and going out was really high too. We just did a lot in this kind of like last month of summer, and also with traveling, so that was pretty high as well. Oh, also Brian's birthday dinner because I paid for that. So definitely a high spending month, but again, this was a higher income month, so I'm not too stressed about it. We definitely need to rein in the spending in September, October, the rest of the year, but for this month it is what it is. It's okay. And then over here we have savings. I didn't put it on here, but I did move $2,000 to my Roth IRA to max out for the rest of the year. I didn't put it on here because I moved that money from savings I already had, so I need to figure out how much money is going into my actual savings, like in addition to removing that money, because I am putting some money in savings. I just don't know how much yet. And then we have surplus. This will be a little bit lower because I will probably spend a little bit more money for the rest of the month. And like I said, I am going to put money into savings. I just don't know how much yet. That is my August budget spreadsheet completely filled out. And then we have September. I set up the new template for the new month. So this is kind of the layout of all my different invoices and stuff working for myself, and I'm putting what date the invoices need to go out, so I hopefully remember to remind them or send them depending on what I need to do with that author, with that client. So that is my September budget spreadsheet ready to go. And then I also have my book templates for September. I really like how these turned out with this purple background. So I have all the different templates that I normally do laid out, ready to go. So I'll probably post those on the 30th or 31st of August. Okay, budget is done for August, and we set up September's budget as well, so we can fill that out throughout the month. I really should be better about filling it out throughout the month instead of having to do it all at the end, but we'll see how that goes. And then I also set up my book templates. I like just knocking those out of the way so I don't have to worry about it, and those are ready to post. Last but not least, I want to do a little bit of light cleaning, like really light cleaning, because overall our room is pretty clean. I have been spending most of the day doing laundry. That is almost done, so that is a good chunk of my cleaning that I needed to do today. But I do want to do a quick wipe down of my desk, a quick wipe down of the bathroom, and then we will pretty much call it a day on our September reset. Okay, bed is not made. This will be my last cleaning project, but the sheets are not dry, so I can't make it yet, but it will happen before we go to bed. Okay, just finished my very, very light cleaning. I literally just wiped down my desk and the bathroom counters, but I feel so much better when I wipe it down. I feel like it's probably mostly just a mental thing, but it makes me feel better, so why not? That is going to be it for my September reset routine, getting ready for the new month ahead. August was a very crazy, hectic month with a lot going on, and I'm honestly ready for September to be kind of more chill and relaxed. I honestly don't want anything to happen in September. I want it to be a really chill month. Football season is starting. We can sit and watch football on Sundays on the couch. I'm visiting home one weekend, but it should be pretty low key. I'm just ready for a chill start to fall. Not that we're gonna have fall weather anytime soon in California, but just ready for a little bit of a slower pace season. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave any comments down below. That really supports my channel and helps my channel grow. And of course, if you're new, don't forget to stick around and subscribe. We do work, lifestyle, productivity vlogs here on my channel, and I would love it if you stuck around and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching my monthly reset routine. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video.